The Google DeepMind team has been absolutely on fire recently, rolling out with major enhancements across all of its product lines. Take Google AI Studio, for example. It's practically a fully free AI coding agent that you can access right now that lets you build and generate any AI app instantly, connected to the Gemini SDK. This is just one of many AI coding tools Google is pushing to completely supercharge your developer workflow. But here's the bigger picture. It looks like the Google DeepMind team is preparing all their tools for something huge. The launch of their newest state-of-the-art model, Gemini 3.0, which could be releasing this week. And to support it, they have been rapidly enhancing all their tools like Google Code Assist, which is adding a brand new agent mode that can transform it into a fully autonomous AI coding agent that's capable of practically doing anything for you right inside your IDE, whether it's VS Code, Cursor, or even JetBrains. And the wildest part is it's fully free. Think of it as having client or root code built into Google's ecosystem, but even more deeply integrated. But essentially, the agent mode in Google's Gemini Code Assist is a new feature that turns it into a collaborative, autonomous coding agent inside your IDE. Instead of just writing step-by-step changes yourself, you can simply describe your goal and Gemini generates a detailed plan. It can handle multi-step edits, use full project context, and integrate with tools while keeping you in control. It also has the ability to run terminal-based commands, streamline all the edits live in action, and exactly like how Klein would do it. Before we get started, I just want to mention that you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to the World of AI newsletter. I'm constantly posting different newsletters on a weekly basis, so this is where you can easily get up-to-date knowledge about what is happening in the AI space. So definitely go ahead and subscribe as this is completely for free. But they also introduced a lot of improvements since they initially released Agent Mode. It's not something that's super new, but they have improved a lot of functionalities of it, like the ability to add code snippets into the chat context. They're actually removing the code assist tools because they're going to keep Agent Mode as the main function for that extension. There's new abilities like next edit predictions. It is also something that has inline diffs, which is generally available, and a lot of other things which we'll take a look at throughout today's video. But one of the main issues that we saw with Code Assist before was its limits, but now they have increased higher limits on the free tier where you can access the Gemini 2.5 Pro. But if you're looking to get even more limits, you can obviously subscribe to their Gemini Pro plans, which I believe is something that is worth it because you can access a lot of different suite of tools a part of Google. Now, if you're looking to get started, it's super simple. Head over to the Gemini Code Assist website, which I'll leave a link to in the description below. Click on Try Now, and you can easily install it for VS Code or for JetBrains. It's essentially an extension, and I'm going to be installing it in VS Code. So you can simply click on Install, and you can open up the Visual Studio Code Marketplace. Now, once it has opened up, you can click on Install, and then it should show up within the left-hand panel over here. Then you can simply go ahead and click on the Gemini Code Assist extension. And this is where you're going to be prompted to either sign in or create an account with Google, which is completely for free. After signing in, you're going to be then greeted with this panel over here. This is where you can now work with the agent mode. You can essentially chat with it like you would with Klein, where you can send in any natural language prompt, attach various contexts, whether that's a full on code base, and make sure you have agent mode enabled to execute any tasks like creating me a time management app. You can then send in this prompt and it's going to be able to execute it autonomously using the Gemini 2.5 Pro. And you can see it is going to start off by first using its reasoning capabilities to plan out how it's going to execute this task, like creating the front end, the back end, as well as the styling. And you can then adjust the plan, and you can see right here that it is working on using a shell command where it's going to first ask you if you can run it or not. You can set this on always run npx, but I wouldn't always recommend that. So just simply just approve it by clicking on run, and then it will execute the task of creating the React app. The agent mode also showcases live streaming, which is a way for you to visualize the code being generated live in action. There's also diff changes that it will also show. You can accept it and stay in control as it generates your app. But say if there's a code block that you think needs more manual intervention, you can then click edit and you can actually edit certain components directly within your editor, which is perfect. And there we go. We have our time management app where we can track our tasks as well as manage our time efficiently. You can see that it did a pretty fast job in creating this app that has actually a lot of features. Talks about the recommendations as to how you can improve your time management skills, the productivity insights. It gives you a score on all of these different metrics like the average times per weeks you have, tasks completed, estimation accuracy, etc. But there's a lot of different features that added animations, different placeholders. There's also a dark mode, which is good to see. And then we can add in any of our tasks over here or visualize them and then add a task over here. There's actually a timer and there's also a data management where you can back up your data. I'm not too sure if this actually works or not, but this is pretty good to see because it added as many features as possible. Also focused on creating a responsive app for me, which it looks pretty good. You also have inline suggestions as well as automated code directly within the code editor. So you can actually add a certain section of the code back into the code panel so Gemini could actually focus on it with the code assist, like generating code, generating unit tests, and then pinning the section to the current chat prompt or adding the file to Gemini context. This is actually a new feature. And essentially, this is where you can reference certain sections of your code directly within the panel. So it's easier for it to understand what you're talking about. So if there's like a certain section of code that you need help with, you can add it as context and the Gemini agent will be able to actually help you on that specific lines of code. But having a free client that allows you to use something like the Gemini 2.5 Pro is just impressive because you can easily use the state of the art model to rapidly build anything as a smart coding agent like you would with Kilo Code, Klein, or even with Root. This is something that is fully free. And I know there's still a lot of features left to be added to it, but I think over time they'll keep improving it and they'll keep making this a feature rich AI tool. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. But that's basically it, guys, for this new Gemini Code Assist agent mode feature. I'll leave all these links in the description below so that you can easily get started. There's a couple things that I didn't actually mention, like MCPs, as well as how you can use the next edit prediction feature. So I'll leave these links so that you can get a better idea as to what you can do with this new agent mode update. But with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel if you haven't already. Join the newsletter, join our private Discord, follow me on Twitter, and lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there's a lot of content that you'll truly benefit from. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys really shortly. Peace out, fellas.